Good morning, humble practitioners. It's Lynn, Shuck, and we're ready for this week's humble practice. This week and next week, we're going to do some guided breathing, guided meditations. Now, meditation can be a scary word for some people, but really it's just being still and noticing the thoughts that occur. If you give your brain something to do, often it's a little easier to be still and quiet for longer. As I do this, I'm not going to play any music. I know a lot of people like music when they're quiet and meditating. That was the dog. And many people prefer silence. Because I'm not using music, you're welcome to choose to put music on if you like. I do urge you to try it once in a while without that and just see what it is that occurs when there's silence. So as we begin, I want you to find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. If you choose to sit, you can sit in a chair. You can sit with your back supported at a wall, or you can try one of the various sitting positions we talked about a couple of videos back. If you choose to lie down, same thing. Make sure you're comfortable there, that your legs are supported if you need to put something under the backs of the knees. If you need a little something under your head, you have that. You want to be at ease for the next few minutes. So go ahead and start to get yourself comfortable. Pause this if you need to while you find what you need. And once you're comfortable, I want you to close your eyes. Go ahead and let them be closed. Relax your jaw and start to tune into your breathing. Notice how the body moves with the breath. See if your ribs move, if your shoulders move, if your belly moves. Do you breathe into the sides and into the back? Notice the temperature of the air as it passes through your nostrils on the inhale compared to the exhale. Start to observe the length of your breathing. Are the inhales and the exhales the same length? Or do they differ? Is one part shorter and one part longer? Do you pause after the inhale? Do you pause after the exhale? Do you not pause at all or only pause some of the time? So just having started to observe a few things about your own breathing, we're going to consciously direct the breathing to even it out. If you notice that you pause sometimes or all the time, I want you to see what you can do about removing the pauses from your breath. Let the inhale go all the way into your lungs, and the minute you're done with your inhale, you start your exhale right away. And the exhale fully exhales out of the body, and then the minute you get to the end of your exhale, you start again. So this becomes a very seamless movement of air through your body. Notice if your brain resists that, or if your body resists that. If you're somebody who pauses a lot, this might bring up tension. So see if you can sit with it. See if you can continue to breathe without pausing. If it starts to be too much tension in your body or in your brain, go ahead and let the pauses occur if you need to. And then try again. So once you've created this seamless breathing, we're also going to work with the pace of the breath. See if you can make the inhales and the exhales the same length. If you were aware that they weren't the same length, make the shorter part of your breath as long as the longer part. So you're not lengthening the longer part, you're not breathing so slowly that you're straining, you're simply lengthening the shorter part of the breath to create an evenly matched, continuous stream of air. No pauses, evenly matched. Inhaling and exhaling. As you continue to breathe this way, do your ribs and your belly, do they move more? Do they move differently? Do you feel the air travel into the back and into the sides as much as it does in the front? And at the end of this next exhale, let your breathing relax. Let it do what it wishes to, no longer consciously directing it. This was a very basic pranayama practice. Just like doing a pose, a standing pose, a seated pose, then we often stand up and see how it affects us. Right now you can see how practicing a breathing pattern affected your natural pattern of breathing. Did it change it? Take your time as you find your way out of the pose that you're in. Next week we'll do a different breathing, a different guided meditation. And you'll start to observe that there are many, many ways to try and practice. This can be an easy way to calm yourself down, to find quiet space during your day. Just breathing. I hope you enjoyed this. Save it, use it when you need to. I will see you next week.